crowd take note. When the game face on, then it's game over. You a witness and a force to be reckoned. Grinding for greatness, moving and tasking. Ruling the rest cause the movement's electric. This is our house and it's built by legends, yeah. If they coming for the spot, tell them let's rock. Standing like a brick wall to your best shot. Ain't a victory that can't be won when you rockin' with a city made of champions. Come on!
A much needed 2 weeks off, but we are back here for Monday Night Resilience. I am your host as always, DC. In a game-changing moment in the history of legacies, we've seen our GM Andrea Taylor walk out the door over the past few weeks. Now we have a new GM, and this is their first time running the show, and they wish to remain anonymous, and we do not know when that is going to change, when they want to reveal their name, but the time will come down the road. What a card it is, and we're opening up with Francisco Iborra versus Devin Harrell. Let's get right into it. What a ride of emotions, what a journey Francisco Iborra has been on since being here in Legacy, as he tries to regain some momentum, regain his confidence. This man just competed for the World Heavyweight Championship last month, and now he is looking to continue on to that. But let's get back into why this match is what it is. Devin Harrell unleashed a vicious attack, which we thought was a frustration moment, but it wasn't. It was all a plan by Bobby Bass. And let's take a look exactly how that attack went. As you've seen there, Francisco Iborra just arriving to the arena, prepared to go against Ray Lethal in the main event, and Devin Harrell unleashed the attack with the chair, which later, if you do not recall, this led to Francisco Iborra barely able to compete, taped ribs and all, absolutely manhandled by Ray Lethal, but somehow what was planned to be a attack on Francisco Iborra to derail his trajectory here in Legacy turned into a highlight moment in Francisco Iborra's short career so far here in Legacy.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Chosen One, Devin.
And here he comes, and of course, he is not alone as the prodigy, Bobby Bass, right behind him. These two forming forces, forming the New Dawn. We do remember them back in Legacy's first run, the Dangerous Dawn, which was an absolute dominant faction with Ethan Carter also in the mix. But the New Dawn is taking a new role in this community. The New Dawn is the biggest faction in this community. And there is your captain and your co-captain in Devin Harrell looking to disrupt this industry. Here we go, the ref has rung the bell, and Iborra clotheslining Devin Harrell outside of the ring to open up this match. Devin Harrell entering back, and Iborra right there, waiting on a wheelbarrow stunner to open up. Iborra is showing the passion, the anger early in this matchup. Iborra has overcome the odds many times here in Legacy so far, and tonight he is looking to continue that, and you can see it in his eyes here. It is Devin Harrell, evades the drop kick, and Devin Harrell needed that more than anything and delivered the drop kick of his own. And now the Chosen One finally in control, driving the knee to the hamstring of Iborra over and over. Iborra rolling out, and look at Devin Harrell. Devin Going over top, and Evora moves out of the way. Evora moves, and somehow Devin gets out of that knee drop. I am surprised that Devin Harrell is even standing right now after hitting the ground the way that he did. Into the barricade goes Evora, and Devin, went to grab Evora. Evora able to move out of the way. Wheelbarrow DDT. Evora now throwing Devin into the barricade, but smartly entering the ring. Waiting for Devin Harrell to get back in. And wait a second, no, he goes over top, and Devin moves out of the way this time. Devin now breaks that count by coming back out, and Devin taking Evora to that barricade. What is the Chosen One looking for? Driving the back of Evora into that barricade, and now just on top of Evora, punch after punch to the skull. When Devin Harrell unleashes, this side of him is an absolute game changer. You see Evora able to find a way to get some openings in this matchup, reversing when he needs to, creating opportunities for himself. He is going to have to continuously do that throughout this match, because if Devin Harrell goes on a string of attacks, this match is going to be over very early, as Devin Harrell delivers a back suplex, a spinning back suplex off of that headbutt, showing the strength. Another key factor into this is Bobby Bass. Will Bobby Bass try to get involved as we continue this matchup? That is something that Evora is going to have to keep his eyes on. But Devin Harrell looks to be in control. Looks like he doesn't need Bobby Bass's assistance at all, as he delivers a huge kick to the face. And no, just a 2 count. And I thought for a second there that Devin Harrell ended that. What a shot. Devin Harrell with the Batarang. Batarang into the pin. 1, 2, and Noah kick out at 2, and Harrell cannot believe it. Devin Harrell fired up, and you can see Bass rooting Devin on, talking to him, wanting to get him locked in to finish off this match as quick as it started, and Devin trying to stay in control. We seen him do this earlier. Another one of those back suplexes. As Evora just crawling, using the ropes to get to his feet, and Devin's right there. Devin, Alabama slam into the pin. 1, 2, and no, another kick out at 2. As you see Devin Harrell getting extremely frustrated, and sometimes the Chosen One can be his worst enemy. You see, he's been in control for most of this match and still showing frustration because of a kick out. It can be a huge benefit when Devin Harrell gets in this mindset, when he's as relentless as we have seen when he attacked Evora weeks ago. You see that side of him and how lethal he can be. But what does it mean if he can't control it when he needs to the most? As Evora gains control again, and now Evora with the hip toss, cartwheel into a knee strike. Evora is somebody who will pick up on your mistakes and make you pay for them, as he takes down Devin Harrell with a crossface. Can he make the Chosen One tap here? Devin Harrell fights off. Harrell known for that crossface, and Evora used Harrell's own move against him, but Harrell back now on the attack, taking it to the highlight reel himself, and now Fisherman Buster. Devin now heading to the top rope, looking to close this. A Swanton bomb by Devin. Is that all she wrote? 2, no, a kick out by Evora, and Devin keeps showing that frustration, but now looking to close the door. A kick to the gut, up goes Evora, down goes Evora head first into the pin. Has the Chosen One finished off Evora tonight? Yes, he has. Devin Harrell with a huge victory here tonight to get back on the right track. He has not had the best of luck, but he forms back with the New Dawn, and you can see the leadership of Bobby Bass already coming to effect. The New Dawn looking to make immediate impact as Evora with a tough fight. Wait a second, Bobby Bass sliding in a chair. The ref trying to stop it, but Devin scaring him out of the ring, and Bobby Bass. Wait a second, Imcon here to save the day, stopping the attack on Evora. A dangerous move to get involved in the New Dawn's business, and I am sure Bobby Bass is going to have something in store for Imcon as we continue a night full of action. Let's jump into our next matchup, as someone in their first match in the history of Legacy will have an opportunity to qualify for the top of the mountain briefcase, as we see James Adams go against Jadavion Smith and Ryan Ramiro. After what was looking to be Ryan Ramiro entering the fold into the heavyweight championship, our new GM wanted to make sure that everything must be earned, and for Ryan Ramiro to have a shot at the title, he has to win against two highly talented individuals, and then even if that is possible, he has to compete in a 6-man ladder match at Heatwave. Let's not wait any longer, let's jump right into the action.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, James Adams.
James Adams looking to make an imprint here in Legacy, and you can see it in his face. The craft that this man brings to the ring is unbelievable, and tonight he wants to prove why not only he can be a top guy in Legacy, but he can run with the best in all of CAW. With that being said, he has a heavy task here tonight, because not only is this a huge match to put yourself in the picture to be at the top of Legacy by winning that briefcase at Heatwave, but you also competing in your first match here in Legacy, creating another element, creating more pressure on your back. Can that be overcome by James Adams? We will see very soon, but the man has a plan, and can he put it together here tonight?
From Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Jadavion Smith, an absolute athletic freak, and he enters the fold here in Legacy. The talent is not in question on whether Jadavion is a top star in this industry. It is just more so, can he finally capitalize on his skill set and put himself in position to be that guy, and tonight is an opportunity to do exactly that. And Jadavion Smith is not somebody who takes opportunities like this lightly. I expect the best out of him tonight, and I think that is exactly what we're gonna get. And here comes Ryan Romero, somebody who has played with the Legacy Emotions for weeks now, not revealing why he wanted to attack Justin Carter. And Justin Carter, absolutely sick of the mind games, came out a few weeks ago and tried to attack Ryan Romero, tried to get his revenge after Ryan Romero attacked Justin Carter after winning the World Heavyweight Championship. But Ryan Romero escapes the grasp of Justin Carter and leaves the arena for back-to-back weeks, not giving nobody any answers as to his motives as attacking Justin Carter. Ryan Romero tonight has to prove himself as to why he is even in the same picture as Justin Carter. Can Ryan Romero do exactly that? But more so, the new GM wants to see that out of Ryan Romero. And tonight with Jadavion Smith, tonight with James Adams, the odds are stacked against Romero. Can he overcome that? If he wants to prove that he can run with the big dogs, there's no better night to prove that than tonight. But Ryan Romero still with a lot of questions to be answered here in Legacy, but one can be answered tonight. And here we go, all three men, all three fresh faces in their first matchup here in Legacy with an opportunity of a lifetime. And this is what it's all about, as Ryan Romero takes a huge knee from Jadavion Smith. And now Jadavion keeping the attack on Romero, slamming him to the mat. And James Adams heading outside. And remember, these triple threat rules, there is no disqualification, no rope break. And James Adams trying to take advantage of that here early as he pulls a steel chair out. And Jadavion, he went to go hit Jadavion. Jadavion breaks it up. And then a knee to the arm. Now Jadavion with a big back elbow. Ryan Romero now wheelbarrow DDT. And now a punch. Now, or a kick, I should say. And taking each kick to each limb of James Adams. And then focusing the attack on Jadavion Smith right after, and a big punch by Romero. Jadavion now wheelbarrow, arm drag. James Adams back in the ring now. Irish whip goes Jadavion. Throws him up in the air, big knee, and then a kick. And then out of nowhere, a curb stomp delivered by Romero onto James Adams. Romero off to a good start as Jadavion stays back, waits for an opportunity, but Romero had it scouted out. And now Romero with a big boot to Smith, and James Adams now with a Luthez press on Romero, getting his punches back. And now both men going after Romero as Jadavion drops the knee on Romero's arm. Out goes Romero, and James Adams and Jadavion, the only two in the ring currently, is James Adams now throwing some heavy blows to Jadavion, and now big forearms, and then punch after punch. And James Adams showing an aggressive side, but Romero with the Irish whip. James Adams holds on, and Romero takes him straight to the ground. And then Romero with a sliding baseball kick to Jadavion to knock those steps out of his hands, telling Jadavion to suck it. And Jadavion goes to go grab the other steps. Now Jadavion connecting with that chair on both competitors. And Romero, gets out of the way on that one. But a backstabber delivered by James Adams onto Romero. And now back to the attack on the arm. I think he's seen Jadavion go for it and capitalizing on it himself. Picking Jadavion up goes James Adams. What is he looking for? Now driving the back into the barricade. We've seen Devin Harrell do something similar to that earlier tonight. What a move, and how painful that could be, driving at spine first as Romero delivers a back suplex. James Adams went to go pick up the steps. Romero stopping that immediately, but a spine buster delivered by Jadavion. And who will gain control. Will there be any alliances to be formed as Jadeveon takes the legs out of James Adams? And Ramiro went to go on the attack back outside but misses. The speed and agility with it was impressive as hell, but it means nothing as Ramiro hits the ground and James Adams keeps the attack on him. James Adams, now what a spear! Onto Jadeveon into the pin. Ramiro out there taunting, but Ramiro running into the ref, stopping the count. A smart move by Ryan Ramiro to get in the ref's way as he's trying to get in position for the count. Now going in for a pin for himself. One, and a kick out at one by James. Jadeveon now. Irish whip, and oh my God, throwing Ramiro up, and then they face a skull-crushing finale by James Adams onto Jadeveon, and he almost gets it. James Adams, just like that, almost walked out and qualified for the ladder match at Heatwave. Went for a big kick, Jadeveon moves. Ryan Ramiro has a kendo stick. Jadeveon takes it out of his hands with James Adams and Ramiro teaming up for a second as they hit a suplex on Jadeveon. Now James with the half dragon suplex. Big forearm. Ryan Ramiro trying to escape and now taunting James Adams, soaking in the moment, taunting also. But Jadeveon picks up that chair. Ryan Ramiro gets it out of his hands and the fight keeps going. A big back elbow by Ramiro. And now Ramiro, a German suplex into the barricade. Onto Adams, what a move. And now a back suplex again. James Adams still showing the fight, getting up each and every time. Look at him again, getting up. And Ramiro absolutely taking it to him. And James Adams showing how strong he is, how resilient he is. But watch behind you as Ramiro was there to pick up on James Adams, not focused in. Went for a German. Jadeveon stops with a back elbow. And now James Adams grabs Jadeveon. And now a Russian leg sweep into some punches, but Ramiro picks that kendo stick back up. And no, James smartly with eyes behind his head, able to realize it and stop Ryan Ramiro's attack with that kendo stick. Adams' big knee. James went to go pick up Ramiro. Ramiro fighting back. Jadeveon back into the fold. Irish whip into the corner. And now a backstabber onto Jadeveon. And now Ramiro going back to the outside, adding more weapons to the fold. Again, another kendo stick after the last one was knocked out of his hand. Him up in the gourd buster position, and oh my God, face first goes James Adams, and now Jadeveon stops Ramiro, and now atomic drop. The kendo, I was about to say, Ryan Ramiro paid for his own decision to bring that kendo stick in, but Jadeveon lands face first onto that kendo stick, and then it enziguri, a springboard enziguri onto James Adams. What a sequence by Ramiro. Now Ramiro focusing on the arm of James Adams. Looking to shut the door. And Jadeveon back in the ring. But look at that, a crossroads. Delivered into the pin. No, Jadeveon there to break it up. Kick to the gut. What's he looking for here? Oh my God, what a move by Jadeveon. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But James Adams throwing him over in a big knee strike onto Jadeveon. And now kick after kick to the skull. Jadeveon able to create space, rolling out of the ring, but Ramiro comes in and he's welcomed with a kick. But James went for another kick. That time Ramiro had caught the leg. And Ramiro finally gets his hands on that kendo stick. And now, I thought was going to deliver multiple shots. I think went for a drop kick on James Adams. But Jadeveon walks in the way, ripcord forearm. And now, Jadeveon and James match up. And Ramiro again wanting to add a weapon to the fold. Watch out and he delivers 2 chair shots to James. And now, oh my God, went for a chair shot on Jadavion, but he was met with a kendo stick, and Jadavion laying it in. Ramiro finally able to get it out of Jadavion's hands, and a big enziguri. Into the pin goes Ramiro. 1, 2, 3, and that enziguri took Jadavion out. Oh my God, out of nowhere, that enziguri must have connected right on the temple, taking Jadavion out. And just like that, Ramiro walks away the winner. That move right there sealed the deal. What a win for Ryan Ramiro. I'm just shocked out of nowhere how that came about, but Ramiro walks out your winner. Everybody wanted him to prove himself. The GM made him prove himself here tonight, and Ramiro did exactly that. Can he win the ladder match at Heatwave? Our new GM is off to a hell of a start, and they're going to continue that here as they have booked Vasiria versus Spice Rinaldi, 2 people who are also making their debuts here tonight, looking to make that impact immediately from the jump. And they have that chance as they have a top of the mountain qualifying match. Who will walk away and enter that matchup?
One fall, making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar.
And here comes Vasiria, aka Vice, whose talents is absolutely out of this world, and I do not mean that figuratively. Vice is out of this world from Venus, and she is here to make an impact immediately. Like I said, we've seen a matchup earlier, all 3 debuts, a similar situation here, all debuts with Vice and Spice making their first statement here in Legacy. There is nothing more important than your first statement, and tonight Vice looking to capture the last spot in the top of the mountain ladder match.
From Hollywood, California.
And here comes Spice Rinaldi, somebody who I can see can make an immediate impact, but in long term, I think that her potential is through the roof. I think Spice can be a top competitor in this women's division, and she has ties to that. You see one of her closest friends and ally in Constance, who will compete for the women's championship at Heatwave. We will see Constance in the main event against Peaches. But back to Spice, I believe you put yourself around successful people and you will see success. She and Constance bust their ass, and she wants to be an X Factor. She wants to be a game changer. Constance is trying to accomplish that. Can Spice join the fold here in Legacy? Here we go. Spice seems cool, calm, and collected as the ref rings the bell. And maybe don't want to be too calm and too hesitant as Vice hits the flatliner. But Spice back to her feet and now taking the arm of Vice to the ground and drops the knee. Spice now picking Vice up. I thought Vice was going to have early control, but Spice recovered quickly. And now second suplex looking for the Three Amigos. Third time's a charm to the fisherman suplex into the pin. 1. I thought maybe the foot was going to be on the rope, but ref doesn't call it. Ref goes with the count and just a 1 count, but Spice now. Spice taking Vice on a trip. Vice now using the ropes, trying to get out of the way. Spice ticks off and takes Vice out. Big back elbow by Vice, trying to fight back, trying to gain some control. And wait a second, Vice now with an arm drag causing havoc over there. But Vice smartly gets back in the ring. As Vice try to come in with a kick. Oh my God! Through the ropes. Almost through the turnbuckle, maybe even hitting the turnbuckle somewhat. But Vice putting her body on the line to connect with a devastating DDT. And now Vice getting Spice back in the ring does exactly that. And Vasiria wasting no time, getting to that top rope. No, Spice trying to knock her off. Vasiria jumps off. And now, Spice now going for her Hurricanrana. Wait, Vice catches her. Vice throws her up and delivers an uppercut. What a move! What a move by Vasiria. And she delivers kick after kick to the face of Spice Rinaldi. But Spice back to her feet, slamming the head of Vasiria on the ground. And now delivered punch after punch. Spice. Big kick to the, oh my God. Kick after kick into the pin. Goes Spice, ref in position, and just a 1 count. Just a 1 count, but Spice staying on the attack, and now not playing fair, showing some disrespect to Vice, raking the arms, and now just headshot after headshot. Vice, big kick to the gut, and a huge kick to the back of the head, and that may have concussed Vice. That may be all she wrote. Spice now off the ropes. Wait a second, into a Hurricanrana, and a beautiful move by Spice. And another kick to the gut, and another kick to the head. Spice in complete control here. Irish whip pulls her back into a shoulder block. And now Spice wanted to show Vasiria she's not the only one that can head to the top rope, asking Vasiria to get up. Can Spice connect on this move? Spice with a leg drop from the top rope. Face first goes Vasiria. And went for another kick to the head. Vasiria able to get out of the way. And now Vasiria, oh my God, driving the head of Spice down. Spice gets back to her feet. Vasiria blocks it. Vasiria now drop toe hold. And then Spice try to counter, running to another rope. Vasiria springboard reverse DDT. The athleticism being showcased. Not done there. Delivering a huge knee. These two are tearing the house down early in this matchup. A neckbreaker into a moonsault. And now Vasiria pulling Spice back, delivering a knee right to the gut. And Vasiria gaining control and being the clear favorite here right now. As Spice, I mean, looked dangerous. Spice looked like she was on the brink of closing this one out. And Vasiria somehow, some way has flipped the script. And you've seen her calculate it out. You've seen her waiting as Vice trying to close the door. Went to the corner. Spice rolled out. Now going to the middle rope. Spice gets back in. And Vasiria delivers the hammer fist. And immediately goes back to the top rope. And we know what Vasiria looks for up here. Can she hit the Eclipse? No! Spice reverses it into a clothesline. What a reversal by Spice Rinaldi. Came in, had it scouted out. And Spice now looking to take control. And look at her cleaning up the mess in her mind into the pin. And no! Vasiria kicks out, and Spice again. Big kick and another big kick to the head. Spice with a clear objective here. Went for, I think, some forearms to the back of the head. Vasiria was able to get out, roll through it, and caught a big boot by Spice. But now, with a back leg, one. And now a kick out by Spice. A beautiful kick by Vasiria right there to recover from that big boot delivered by Spice. And now Vasiria is showing some aggression after being kicked, being pummeled by Spice. Vasiria doing some kicks of her own, delivering that drop kick out of the corner. And again, Vasiria fired up. Vasiria driving the boot into the chest of Spice over and over, and then delivers a split leg drop. Vasiria with the momentum right now, looking for something to deliver the neck breaker. A knee drop, and Vaseria capitalizing. Can Spice find a way out? As soon as I say that, Spice ducks the chop, delivers a big kick. And now Spice with a backbreaker. A backbreaker, and now Spice trying to regain control. A punch to the face, slamming the face over and over of Vaseria. Spice now looking to close it. Beauty, excellence, and now maybe a top of the mountain qualifier as the neckbreaker was delivered, but a 2 count, and Spice cannot believe it. Spice thought that was it, and here we go again. Can Spice connect? Spice, wait, Vaseria went for a punch. Spice catches the arm, and a huge knee. Spice looking to qualify. No, Vaseria kicks out again. What is it gonna take? It is now Spice to the middle rope. Went for double knees. Vaseria gets out of the way and delivers a crossbody. Whipper grabs Spice, gets out at the perfect time. Kick to the gut. Now Irish whip, and no, out goes Vaseria. Spice smart here, using this to gain a little bit of energy, gain a little bit more control in this matchup. And now we seen her try to go for this earlier. Vaseria doesn't get out of this one as Spice delivers huge forearms to the back of the head. And as many kicks as Vaseria's taken, I mean, if she is not concussed here, that is absolutely insane. I mean, vicious kick after kick by Spice. Spice has came in with a game plan, and you can see it is taking full effect on Vaseria as she can barely move but rolls out of the way. And now springboard drop kick. Vaseria, when you think she's down, she finds a way. And now hits the ropes and a sliding flatliner. Vaseria now looking to close the door. No, Spice. Spice not allowing it. Spice now another attack to the head of Vaseria. And Spice again just kicking the head of Vaseria. I have not seen a more relentless, a more vicious attack to the skull the way that Spice is going at Vaseria, and a drop kick now. I don't know how many more of those shots to the skull can Spice deliver to Vaseria. And wait a second now. Vice with the neck breaker of her own, a unique twist to the neck breaker. 1, 2, and Noah kick out at 2. Both competitors back and forth, and now Vaseria dropping the knees onto Spice. Vaseria, big kick to the gut. Oh my God, a combination of kicks. And a lethal kick to the temple right after that, as you see Spice grabbing her head. Another kick to the head, kick to the chest. 3 kicks to the chest, and Vaseria is on fire. Vaseria now Sling Blade. Up to the top rope goes Vaseria, and she didn't connect the Eclipse the first time. I think she's looking for it again. Can she connect this time? No, a cannonball. Doesn't go for the Eclipse, goes for a cannonball. What a move by Vaseria. And maybe she realized that Spice had it scouted out. Maybe now trying to throw Spice off. Maybe that will help her deliver it in the future. But went to grab those ropes, went for a springboard, changed her mind. It might have been the wrong decision if Spice was waiting on her. And Spice now delivers another suplex, and 3rd time's the charm here. Yes, it is. A fisherman into the pin. 1, 2, and another kick out. Another kick out by Vaseria. What's it going to take? Hurricanrana delivered again by Spice. And now slamming the head of Vaseria onto the mat. Talking trash to Vaseria. Spice delivered a German, goes Vassyria onto Spice. You know, focused on taunting and stuff, may not been locked in as much. And now Vassyria with an elbow drop from the top rope into the pin. Is that all she wrote? 1, 2, and no, Spice kicks out. Vassyria looking to hit it. Vassyria with a crossroads into the pin. 1, 2, and no, Spice somehow, some way kicks out again. Vassyria not letting up on the attack in the corner. Goes Spice, and now a kick to the gut. And now Vassyria telling her to kiss it, and she went for that hip toss. Spice gets out of the way. Wait, Vassyria gets out of the way, and now roll through. A beautiful roll through, and now Irish whip again. Ducks the arm. Pele kick as Spice tries to stop from hitting the ropes, turns around, and gets met with a kick to the temple. And Vassyria acknowledging that the crowd knows how impressive that was. And what a move, as both of these women tearing the house down here tonight. Vassyria now looking for, yes, another one of those neck breakers. But to the top rope goes Vice. And now a corkscrew moonsault. But wait a second, Vice not going into the pin? No, she chooses not to go into the pin. Delivers a huge knee. And Spice now picking herself up with the ropes. And Vassyria not wasting no time. Wait, no, Vice. Spice gets out of the way, gets down, and now Luthez press punch after punch. Goes Spice Rinaldi. Oh, again, Vassyria had it scouted out. Delivered the big enziguri, but I don't think she connected on all of it. And Spice was affected for a very, very short time. And now a leg drop to the arm. Out of the ring goes Vassyria, trying to create that separation. It may have been a smart strategy. No. Both of these two trying to get the leverage, the height leverage. Using the height of being on the apron to their advantage. But I don't know how effective it's going to be, as Spice still showing aggression all throughout this match. But a big DDT, a huge DDT by Vassyria. Is that all she wrote? 2, 3, yes it is. Vassyria is the last person to qualify for the women's top of the mountain ladder match. What a hell of a match. And what an ending it was. That DDT that sealed the deal. But look, that neck breaker right there, I thought was the end of this match. Back and forth all throughout this bout. But there it was, that DDT right there, driving Spice's head right on the mat. And Vassyria wanted to make a statement. She did exactly that. What a win. The hits keep coming, the debuts keep coming as we jump into the tag team division and a land of opportunity here in Legacy. We want things to be earned by our new GM's leadership, and tonight these two teams that will debut will have to do exactly that, as we have the California Dreamers going against the Fuckboy Frat House.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 480 pounds.
And here comes NDJ on your right. Yvonne Salvatore on your left. Two young guys ready to kick their foot through the door and open opportunities for themselves. And tonight, the winner of this matchup will go against Rob Ocho and CK Nova of Infamous for the tag team titles at Heatwave. A big opportunity. Like I said, opportunity has been handed out here tonight, time after time, and we get another showing of that here in this matchup.
I got a whole lot of money. Bitches counting for me. Bottle keep popping that water bag, whole jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Do not worry about pulling up to the party. The party is coming to you here tonight as you have Jeremiah Parker on your left, Nick Taylor on your right. The party has arrived as the Fuckboy Frat House is here in Legacy, a highly anticipated debut. Tonight, these two are looking to show that they not only the best at partying, but they are the best in that ring. But an interesting aspect of these, both two young teams, both still trying to gain experience in this business. The key to whoever wins this matchup is going to be who has the most trust, who has the most chemistry, who can put it together the quickest. The energy is high for the Fuckboy Frat House right now, but don't sleep on the California Dreamers, and if they do exactly that, there will be no after party here tonight. The time is now. Who will be your number one contender for the title? Is NDJ off the ropes to open up here, and this is what I'm talking about. The athleticism in this matchup is going to be out of the charts. The anticipation of these two teams is as high as ever, as Nicholas Avery able to push down NDJ with a clean press using his legs, but a German suplex into the pin. One. In just a one count early in this matchup. And now Nicholas slamming NDJ and in control right now. There's a clothesline, not done, a second one, and quickly picking NDJ up. Wait, NDJ went for close off his own. Nick reverses it into a drop kick. And here comes the tag into Jeremiah. And now Jeremiah locks up with NDJ. Into the corner goes NDJ. And Jeremiah using the ropes with a tornado DDT. And now goes to the top rope. What is he looking for? One NDJ to get up. Here he goes, a spinning heel kick. And now the tag back into Nick. But NDJ crawling over and able to get out of the way. Here comes Yvonne Salvatore, and look at that. Nick went for a knee. Yvonne rolls under it, and a big forearm by Nick. And now a kick to the chest. And now not done there, an exploder suplex. And Nick Avery controlling the leg now of Yvonne. Go another exploding suplex. A beautiful technical suplex by Nick Avery. We've seen him deliver multiple ones. And what is he doing here? Tying Yvonne into a ball. And a kick where the sun don't shine. And now stomping on the each limb of Yvonne. Nick, needs to split off the ring. That's what I was about to say. Needs to split off the ring. Keep the match closer to his partner. That is the one of the biggest keys in the tag team match. but Yvonne in control, and Yvonne with a huge knee to the face. Not done there. Roll through, swinging Nick around and delivers a neck breaker using his knee. What a move by Yvonne. And now focused on the arm. Yvonne the front flip onto Nick Avery, and Nick Avery needs a tag in. Into the corner goes Yvonne. Nick now, Irish whip. Wait, Yvonne gets out of the way. No, Nick calculates it and delivers a kick to the gut into the pin. One, but a kick out, and MDJ was there even if it wasn't a kick out. But wait, MDJ focused on Jeremiah for a second. May have been the wrong decision as Nick now delivers a Spanish fly onto MDJ, and here comes Yvonne, but Nick smartly tags in Jeremiah. Yvonne blocks the knee, and now Yvonne, Irish whip into the corner. Yvonne now, what is he looking for? Yvonne, you want to party? I'm going to show you how to dance. And Yvonne looking to maybe close the door. What is he looking for? Yes, delivers a rotating flatliner, but he is away from his corner, and yes, doesn't go into the pin, as I don't think it would have been as successful considering how close Nick Avery was. And he tries to bring Jeremiah to his corner, but Jeremiah fighting off. And now Jeremiah with an Irish whip drops down. Now hip toss, Jeremiah cartwheel, drop kick onto Yvonne, and now into the tag. But watch Yvonne trying to get to NDJ, and he does. Leaping across the ring to make the tag. Discus boot, no. NDJ gets out of the way and delivers a flatliner into the pin and close to his corner. That may be it. No. Nick kicks out at 2. And I thought the California Dreamers closed it out just like that as Nick keeps trying to fight back. And now a beautiful DDT delivered by Nick Avery. Each team keeps gaining the momentum here as NDJ delivers a backbreaker and then a Russian leg sweep and trying to limit and cut off Nick Avery into the pin over that deadlift powerbomb. What a move. You could tell that took a lot out of Nick as he slowly got up, but NDJ took too long to take advantage into a rock bottom, and no. A kick out by NDJ, and back and forth these two men go. Nick Avery, Irish whip. Irish whip, no, miscalculated his move. Wait, Nick Avery looking for that attitude adjustment as Nick, no. Just like that, Yvonne was there to break it up, and Nick trying to knock Yvonne off the ring. And smartly, Yvonne jumps back off the ring. A smart move by the young man himself. And wait, NDJ, instead of grabbing Nick, allows the tag. Jeremiah with a discus boot. But NDJ had it reversed. Had it scouted and a big knee. NDJ now picking Jeremiah up and a huge slam. Driving Jeremiah. Jeremiah's pretty fresh. Jeremiah's probably been in the match the least out of all 4 competitors, but NDJ not showing any exhaustion himself as he delivers a huge move to the midsection of Jeremiah. Now kicks to the midsection into the pin, and like I said, Jeremiah, the freshest probably in this match, only gets a 1 count after that. And here comes Yvonne. Yvonne now matched up with Jeremiah. Irish whip into the corner. Yvonne, no. Try to hit a back elbow. But Jeremiah got his feet up, and Jeremiah delivers a curb stomp. Jeremiah now trying to, I thought I was going to take Yvonne to his corner, but he doesn't. Jeremiah turns around, and it may have been a misstep by him. And wait a second, Yvonne. Face first goes Jeremiah. What a move by Yvonne. And now, tossing Yvonne. And Jeremiah getting out. And when that's not stopping Yvonne off the attack, if he can't get his hands on Jeremiah, then he's going to do it to Nick. Is now putting Nick in a submission here. And Jeremiah standing back I don't know how strategic that is as the ref's telling him to get in. And he does. He gets in. And now, I thought he was going to go for NDJ the same way Ivan went for Nick. But he doesn't do that. And Ivan asking him to get up. Looking to close the door. And no! Jeremiah gets out of the way. Goes for the discus boot. Ivan able to get out of the way. Ivan went for a knee and Jeremiah blocks it. And now Jeremiah, he calls this the penny dropper. And is that all she wrote? Into the pin. Ivan looked dead after that. 2, no! A kick out at 2. Let's get to a quick.
I got it back. 반을 뒤집어 this game. One chance 바로 지금 midday. Tack tack like that. 짧고 강렬한 escape. No next 나를 따라 쉽게.
And we are back, and it looked like Jeremiah's going for the panty dropper again, but Ivan gets out of the way. Mayhem has unfolded as Jeremiah has knocked off NDJ and Ivan has knocked off Nick from the ring, and it's just these two men, and it can't, no. Ivan does not go for a pin, a missed opportunity there in my opinion. Ivan now throwing Jeremiah, and it looks like Jeremiah is busted open on the side of his face, and that cut looks pretty rough as Ivan, big knee, and Ivan into the pin. No, Nick has gotten back up. Nick has gotten back up and breaks the count. Ivan not done yet. Ivan again. Can he hit it? He does. Another knee. And once again, Nick has gotten in quickly, and NDJ has not been able to react. The first time he was still on the outside. This time, not able to react quick enough, and it may have caused them this match. NDJ gets the tag, and here he comes. But no, Jeremiah with the frat breaker, and now just the opposite situation. That close is securing a win, but it's the fact of getting in the ring, being on your side of the ring, trying to split that ring in half. Both teams have been unsuccessful on trying to get that here deep in this match. And now, Jay with a slam onto Jeremiah and goes to tag Ivan, but he sees that Nick is in. He sees that Nick's in, and now he grabs Nick. He's taking Nick to the corner. No, Nick able to fight off. Nick fighting off in a combination of strikes. Nick Avery showing what he's capable of here. Nick now into the outside. I think was one to go for a springboard. NDJ rolls out. And wait a second, both men meeting each other on the outside. And Nick now with a back suplex. Nick now the back suplex. NDJ with a jawbreaker. And in the ring goes NDJ. Maybe a smart decision here, but he's taunting, and that may have not been the right decision. I don't think he even realized Nick Avery got back in. Nick Avery, no, try to go for something. NDJ grabbed the boot, and Slazy face first. What's it gonna take for one of these two teams to win here? Is it NDJ hits that cutter, but before the ref can even get to a 1 count, Jeremiah has made it into the ring. Jeremiah gets out. NDJ tried to grab on, and now looking to close it. No, Nick gets out of the way. Discus big boot, that reverse. A kick, and no, a reverse by Nick. This time fireman's carry. Now Nick with another one, and he misses that. It seems like everybody going for that discus big boot has been scouted out so far in this matchup. And here comes Ivan. Ivan and the California Dreamers ready to capitalize off of the tag and a huge avalanche shoulder block. I feel like I've seen some missed opportunities at going for pinfalls here, but Ivan hitting the twisting cycle into the pin, but once again Jeremiah all over it. Jeremiah all over to him and NDJ. Back and forth. But Ivan, I think he's looking for it. He is the Salvatore's bite. The Salvatore's bite into the pin. Great positioning. If NDJ can get over there, and he can't. NDJ, I think, worn out. Maybe, I don't know. I do not know what is going on, but Jeremiah has capitalized time after time on breaking up these pinfalls. It is what could have secured the California Dreamers this match thus far. Here goes Nick. Nick takes off, big forearm. And now a big kick to the chest. And another exploder by Nick Avery. And looking to close the door. Ivan may want to watch out. Nick has him up. And he's looking for it, and he hits it. Nick hits it. It's so tired. And he can't get the pinfall. Get in the pinfall, Nick. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Fuckboy Frat House has secured the win as the new #1 contenders for the Legacy Tag Team Championships. A back and forth bout that I feel like the California Dreamers could have won. They had so many opportunities, unable to stop the opposite person not tagged in for the Fuckboy Frat House. And they was able to break it up every single time. Missed opportunity by the California Dreamers, but the party is live and the party is continuing on here tonight. What a matchup and what a win for the Fuckboy Frat House.
I stand up in the club, rolling up that loud shit. My weed keep your security. Yeah, oh what a night. Feel like I'm 22. You know I'm 305. Tatted on my body. I got everybody in a job. Somebody hit the lights, camera, let me improvise.
I keep telling y'all, don't come in here without knocking.
Wait a second, Kelly Chin! Kelly Chin is in Saraya's locker room and delivered a huge twisting cutter. Kelly Chin getting revenge. You know Saraya called her a loser and you see her throwing up the L. Kelly wanting revenge. She called out Saraya a couple of weeks ago saying she wanted that opportunity. She wants Saraya one-on-one at Heatwave, and Saraya said nothing. And I think Kelly's taking it into her own hands. That is not going to sit right with Saraya. But let's jump into another triple threat qualifying match for the men's ladder matches. We have Cody Yamamoto, the return of Ray Lethal, and none other than the debut of KCR.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 203 pounds, Cody Yamamoto.
What an opportunity for Cody Yamamoto, as just a few weeks ago he's had this opportunity, this break in legacy, to rehabilitate. You know, he was viciously attacked by that mystery man who attacked him and Jason Marino in back-to-back weeks. Cody, if you do not remember, also was just fighting in a battle royal to be the #1 contender for the TV championship. So to go from that to now have an opportunity at the world championship, a big chance for Cody Yamamoto to right his wrongs and to also try to get some momentum back into Infamous, especially after we have this mystery guy attacking Infamous left and right. We do not know the next time this man will strike.
And his opponents, first from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 322 pounds, the Beast, Technical Ray.
If you guys do not know, Ray Lethal has been gone since losing his match against Francisco Ibarra. He returns here tonight but Ray Lethal was also given an opportunity by the new GM to be the #1 contender for Justin Carter's title. And Ray Lethal was able to convince our new GM to allow his new tag team, or his tag team partner TJ Lee, a newly signed member of the Legacy roster, to get that opportunity. So Ray Lethal, I mean, it seems like he has some kind of pull in the back. What seemed like a dumb decision may have him and his tag team partner TJ Lee both in the title picture if both capitalize on these opportunities that they're given. A mastermind decision by Ray Lethal if it pays out in his favor. But so yes, that is confirmed by our GM. It will be TJ Lee versus Justin Carter in Heatwave for the Heavyweight Championship. But Ray Lethal focused on tonight, and hopefully we hear from TJ Lee here soon. We have reached out to TJ Lee and expect to hear a response very, very soon.
From London, England, weighing in at 195 pounds, KCR.
And here comes the arrival of KCR here in Legacy, a highly sought after talent, and that is exactly what he is. He is pure talent in and out of that ring, and tonight our new GM has given him an opportunity to qualify for the title, or to qualify for the ladder match at Heatwave, in a big opportunity for KCR. But not only that, it shows the trust that the GM has in putting him in a match like this, because she knows the level of his talent. Can KCR secure the win here tonight? It's going to be a tough one going against Ray Lethal and Cody Yamamoto, but you've got two people who have not scouted KCR, have not faced KCR, has not seen KCR in the Legacy ring, and that can be an advantage for KCR. It's all about taking that and putting it into use here in this matchup. And here we go, the bell has been rung, and a bout that we may be talking about for the ages as Cody goes directly at Ray Lethal. And did that bust open Ray Lethal? I think Ray Lethal may have been busted open already in this match, if I see that correctly. Being dropped on his head goes Cody Yamamoto, but Ray Lethal just tossing KCR off of him over and over, showing the strength and how much of a powerhouse he really is. And now kicking KCR. I don't know how much he caught of it, but a big chop on the KCR now. And Ray Lethal taking KCR to the corner and toss it up. And now a huge front heel kick is Ray Lethal taking control early in this matchup, in a DDT. Sweeps the legs of Cody. And now hits the ropes. And a big splash onto Cody. He gets out of the way of the strike. KCR taunting, kind of smart, letting both competitors go back and forth amongst each other. And now KCR picked the time to scout, and it looked like it was the right one. And he strikes correctly as he delivers that. And now a falling headbutt by KCR, but Ray Lethal there to deliver a big knee to the side of the head of KCR. Irish whip into the corner. Ray Lethal and KCR tie up. And again, tossing the body of KCR. And the size advantage has been very clear as a big advantage here so far in this matchup with Ray Lethal. And Cody took off running at him, and Ray sweeps the leg and continues the dominant performance with a Death Valley driver. And now look at Cody on the outside. He was trying to gather himself. He does exactly that, and then grabs a sledgehammer into the pin. Goes Ray Lethal, but he wasn't even aware that Cody was back in the ring. And now Ray Irish whip onto Cody and delivers a beautiful spine buster. And now that could be Cody's biggest nightmare, was bringing in that sledgehammer as he takes a huge shot with the sledgehammer. Somehow kicks out at one. But KCR tried to grab Ray Lethal. Ray Lethal delivers a big kick and not done with a Michinoku driver. Ray Lethal doesn't go for the pin after the fact. Instead wants to go and grab some steel steps. An interesting decision by Ray Lethal. Will it pay out? KCR now kick to the gut on Cody. Picking him up, powerbomb position. No, Cody reverses. Cody into the pin, but Ray right there to clean up what could have been a big mistake for KCR. But KCR now attacking Ray, strike after strike, and a DDT to the big man into the pin. One, and a kick out at one. Is it going to take a lot more to take Ray Lethal out? We're back, kick to or knee to the midsection. And now KCR, Ray Lethal staring each other down, and what a Samoan drop by Ray Lethal, and now into the pin. 1, 2, and no, KCR kicks out, and Ray Lethal thought that was over. The body of KCR reaching the closest to God he's ever gotten to with the height that Ray Lethal threw him up. But now Cody, Russian leg sweep, and then strike after strike, and then KCR with the hit him, and Cody delivers a beautiful drop kick. Irish whip into the corner. Back and forth, and what a drop kick by KCR out of nowhere. And now Cody with a big forearm to the back of the head, but gets his leg swept by Ray Lethal again. And Ray now tossing the body of KCR. Third time's the charm, maybe, as he slams KCR again. Cody gets a hold of that sledgehammer again and delivers a couple of shots to Ray Lethal, driving that sledgehammer, but Ray gets back to his feet and gets it out of Cody's hands. And an Irish whip, no, pulls him back into a big knee. And now Ray getting his hits back. And now hits the ropes. And no, went for a splash this time. Cody gets out of the way as KCR brings some steel steps into the ring. And KCR driving Ray Lethal back. And wait, Cody with a combination of strikes, and Cody with a tornado kick. A beautiful move by Cody. And now face first goes Cody. Snake eyes into that turnbuckle. Now the steel steps being picked up by Ray Lethal and KCR. Watch out as Ray delivers a big shot with the steps. And now going into the pin. Is this all she wrote? 1, 2. No, KCR gets out. And Ray can't believe it after he drove those steel steps into the mouth of KCR. A beautiful German suplex by Cody. And KCR clotheslines Cody out of the ring. And now, after that German, into the pin goes KCR. KCR trying to steal one, but no. Ray Lethal kicks out. Punches to the midsection, and now that single arm hook suplex, and now just stomping the lights of Ray Lethal out. Cody, as KCR takes another shot with those steps, and this time falls to the outside of the ring. Now, can Ray do anything at all? And Cody hits a back elbow, a vicious back elbow, just him and Ray in the ring. 1, 2. And no, Ray kicks out at Cody Cannot believe it. A hell of a shot with that back elbow. And he didn't see KCR. KCR delivers a kick. I don't think it connected all the way, but a ripcord knee by Cody onto KCR. And now Ray taking Cody to the ropes, but a belt clap by KCR. And now a punch to the back. Another belt clap. Cody now Irish whip it to the corner, but wait. Ray Lethal able to get back and control himself. Ray trying to pick up them steps here, and KCR smartly stops Ray from doing as he's the one who's taking the shots with the steel steps. Runs into the ref and a Uranagi. A Uranagi has been hit. And Cody can play smart. There's nothing wrong with that. But do not let you playing smart leave a window for a one-on-one opportunity in a pinfall while you're not paying attention. But here it is, the Bro Mission. The Bro Mission is tied in for Ray Lethal and Cody. Cody is synced in this. No, the ref calls it. Cody fighting back, gets out of it. And here we go. KCR back into the fold. German suplex by KCR. And I think Cody went for a German suplex of his own. And KCR was able to reverse and deliver the fisherman suplex. KCR now in control and has bad intentions in mind as Cody gets to his feet. And no, he catches KCR mid-air. And wait a second, Ray Lethal has a stop sign. And wait, Cody Pele kick. But watch out, Ray, right behind you. And no, Cody unintentionally gets out of the stop sign attack. And now attacking KCR, and Ray Lethal being smart, still not getting involved when he doesn't have to. Less energy being used as long as he's there to not break up the pinfall. Cody now punch after punch under Ray Lethal. KCR back to his feet. Cody went for KCR. KCR dodge. And now a hip toss by KCR. And he's not done there. Punches aside. We've seen him do this multiple times here tonight. And a suplex again. And now KCR focused on Ray Lethal. No, went to hit Cody, but Cody rolled out. And then KCR with a back elbow and then a drop kick onto Ray Lethal into the pin. Trying to get one here. Can KCR do it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 as Ray Lethal able to survive. Went for a kick. No, Ray has him up. Samoan drop. Samoan into the pin, but he didn't know that Cody was back in the ring. Cody back in the ring and now wrenching on the leg of Ray Lethal. Best way to try to eliminate the big man is to take his legs out from under him. And Cody was trying to do exactly that as Cody and KCR match back up. And now back and forth go these two individuals. Or Ray Lethal has him up in a Michinoku driver again. KCR is taking some big heavy shots in this match. And wait a second, ripcord, clothesline, turning Cody inside out. And now a steel chair onto Cody. And again, and the attack continues. 5 chair shots thus far, and KCR tried to stop it, and Ray stopped him. Cody moves to the outside, and I thought Ray was going after him, but no, Ray slides out and grabs a chair, and Cody dropped down to go after Ray Lethal, and that may have not been the right decision whatsoever, as he's met with some steel steps. But wait a second, both men went for a strike, both of them missed, but now Ray Lethal, German suplex. Not done. Holding on to it. Here comes another German suplex. 3rd time here today. And can Ray do it? Yes, he does. He hits the 3rd one. And KCR trying to throw a stop sign, misses, and runs back in the ring. Cody also being thrown in the ring now by Ray Lethal. And immediately, as soon as he gets in there, KCR had the sledgehammer. And wait a second. Ray Lethal trying to go for that Death Valley driver. No, KCR able to get out. And a big, good shot, but Cody out of nowhere hits the cutter. Hits that cutter, and Ray Lethal with a big knee. This is a chance for Ray Lethal to pick up a win here if he can hit something to take Cody out. Maybe he thinks a sledgehammer is going to do it. 2. No, Cody kicks out. Cody kicks out, and here is Ray again. Ray now, but I don't think Ray is aware that KCR is back to his feet. Now he is, and Ray, I thought going for a half dragon. No, he crosses over the leg and delivers a suplex. And back outside goes the King Kaiju, as now he grabs a kendo stick. KCR eyes with the Cody turn around, and he does that, but it's too late. A huge kendo stick shot, and Cody is not able to break it up. No, KCR kicks out again, and Cody delivering a huge back elbow to Ray into the pin. No, KCR breaks it up. Ray Lethal in between KCR and Cody, they've both been trying to get to each other, can't do it due to Ray being in the way. There's a neck breaker by KCR, and now Ray with a big toss, and Ray into the pin. 1, 2, no! KCR somehow kicks out again and keeps fighting here. It's why he's one of the best wrestlers in the world for exactly that reason. And Cody now running over the steel step, and no, gets met, or with a steel chair, and gets met with some steel steps. And Ray Lethal talking smack, but wasn't paying attention, and KCR's making him pay for it with some shots with a sledgehammer over and over. And now Cody talking smack himself. Cody now creating separation from the pack. I mean, allowing both these men to go after each other may not be the worst of a strategy, as KCR now taking it to Ray Lethal, wrenching the arm behind the back. And now KCR with double knees, but Cody's right there. Cody's right there, and he gets KCR in the ring, and a drop kick to Ray. And can Cody do anything with this opportunity? No, he doesn't go in the ring. I thought a chance for him to get a one-on-one action with KCR was the way he was gonna go, but that's not what happened. This time it is, as Cody has KCR, and now a big boot to the side of the head. Stomp to the head on KCR, hits the rope, trying to take KCR's head off. KCR gets out of the way, sweeps the leg of Cody, and Cody immediately grabs that knee. Immediately grabs the knee, and KCR keeps trying to apply pressure onto Cody. Wrenching on the arm. Double knees to the back, and Ray Lethal is back in the ring, and he has a sledgehammer with him. And now KCR pulling Cody closer to the center of the ring. Don't know how much of a strategy that is, as KCR turns around and gets a sledgehammer right to his gut. And Ray trying to deliver shot after shot, but KCR able to break it up. KCR drop toe hold. And no, wait. Ray Lethal breaking up the tie-up between Cody and KCR, but Ray grabbing some steel steps. No, throwing him down, changing his mind as Cody throws KCR up, and KCR caught some of that chair on the way down. And now top rope, and no, he was focused on KCR, and Ray comes in and hits him when knocks him off the top of the rope with a steel chair. And now Ray taking advantage of the no DQ aspect in this match, and KCR wants no parts of it. Rolling out, and Ray not done, wanting to take the fight to KCR. Driving that sledgehammer into the legs. And you can see Ray Lethal fired up, and he runs at Cody, but Cody delivers a chop. And now Cody delivers a flatliner. As we get deeper and deeper into this match, no man has been able to take complete control. And Cody taunting at KCR. KCR delivering kicks, rakes the eyes. And now KCR tossing Cody, and Cody into the steel chair. into the ring keeper, the timekeeper on the side, into his chair. And Ray Lethal now picking up Cody. And if he was smart, he'd get Cody inside that ring after going head first into that steel chair. But Ray with a DDT. And now want to focus back on KCR on the apron. Ray now driving the back of KCR. And wait a second, a big kick by KCR out of nowhere. And KCR getting Ray in the ring. And here we go. Cody just looking drained as ever on the outside. And KCR trying to find the lane to pick up a win here. And as drained as Cody looked, it may be smart to go after Cody. And he does. He delivers a big forearm. And now goes up for a suplex and turns it into a Falcon Arrow. Goes KCR. Into the corner. Into the corner. Can KCR connect this time? He takes off in a single high knee into the pin, but I don't think he's aware that Ray Lethal was back in the ring. And now Ray, no, KCR fights off Ray. And now, what is KCR looking for? KCR hits the rope and a huge penalty kick. No, Ray ducks it, gets out, delivers a punch, and Ray with a pounce throwing up KCR. And in to that position, and yes, drives him down. Drives him down, but no. Cody able to reverse it. Cody, big back forearm. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. And what is it gonna take for one of these men to win? There's a huge Samoan drop into the pin, but KCR able to get back in there. And now KCR attacking the arm of Ray Lethal. My God, wrenching on that arm and stomps right on that arm, trying to snap the arm of Ray Lethal. And now KCR, tornado driver. An opportunity for KCR to pick up the pinfall. But wait a second, Cody with one of those back elbows, a vicious back elbow. Ray Lethal trying to get up, rip it to the count. 3, and Cody Yamamoto has won this matchup. What? I mean, honestly, I would say a shocker that Cody won this. He's as talented as ever, but I don't think Cody was the favorite in this matchup. What a win for Cody Yamamoto. It was that big back elbow right there. And you've seen him deliver it multiple times in this matchup as you've seen him hit it on Ray. But that one on KCR sealed the deal of Cody, letting it know that his time is now. What a win for Cody. What a way for Infamous to try to pick up some momentum again. And Cody looking to take advantage of the opportunity. Can he be the winner of the 6-man ladder match? Can Infamous stay on the winning side here tonight? Because up next, it will be Ren Aoki in his second bout here in Legacy, going against the one and only Jason Marino of Infamous. Jason has a target on his back with this mystery man, and he's made it very unclear. But tonight, can Jason throw that out of the window and secure a win here against Ren?
What y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me? I'm the Osiris of this shit. Wu-Tang is here forever, motherfuckers. This 97, I ain't my niggas and my niggerettes. Let's do it like this. I'ma rub your ass in the moonshine. Let's take it back to 79.
I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses. Can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery. Flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battle scarred shogun. Explosion when my pen hits. Tremendous. Ultraviolet shine blind forensics.
And here comes Ren Aoki in a primetime matchup against Jason Marino. Two highly talented individuals Ren Aoki almost winning the Battle Royal. He was eliminated, the final two was eliminated by Juice Alexander, and Juice earned that opportunity to fight for the International Championship against TJ Streets. Ren Aoki has shown already how close he is to being on the other side of the fence, being a champion, being in the position to be in the title picture. Tonight, he has a chance to do that going against Jason Marino, somebody who is seen as a star in this company, somebody who is seen as with a bright future here. And so can Ren put all the noise behind him? Can he regather himself? Can he get a win here tonight against Jason Marino? I think he can if he does everything strategically. He is smart, he is skilled inside this ring, but it is going to take some strategy, something to get a one-up on Jason Marino here tonight, and Ren Aoki is capable as ever to do that. But having this mystery man attacking Jason Marino may be also another advantage to Ren Aoki here tonight, an unexpected advantage for Ren Aoki.
Take cover, kid, what? Run for your brother, kid, run for your team. And your 6 can't rhyme groupies, so I can squeeze with the advantage and get wasted. My deadly notes reign supreme, your fort is basic compared to mine. Domino effect, arts and crafts, paragraphs contain cyanide. Take a free ride on my thought, I got the fashion. Catalog for all y'all that all praise to.
Who you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
And his opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jason!
And here comes Jason Marino, looking better than ever. But with that being said, just weeks ago he was laid out, he was flat in the back with an opportunity to qualify for the ladder match that was stripped of him. It turned into a one-on-one opportunity, and so instead, Jason Marino is left out the loop. And for that, he has drastic hate for somebody not only taking a championship opportunity away from him, but also now attacking his brothers, his family, and infamous Jason Marino. It has a lot on his mind tonight, but the one thing that needs to be on his mind is securing a win against Ren here tonight, because it is a matchup. It is a dream matchup. These two men match up like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what I'm saying? These two men really, I feel like, will click in the ring. But both of their wrestling styles just translate with one another. And tonight we get a taste of that. Here, can Jason Marino pull up a win on Ren Aoki?
Like a sumo, slamming that ass, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo.
And here we go, Jason Marino showing the swag early in this matchup, but Ren starting off strong, inverted Frankensteiner. Ren not done keeping the pressure, grabbing onto the tights, and Ren with a pile driver onto Marino. And he's starting off really hot early in this matchup, super kick to the back. And now, driving the knees. I thought he was going to go for a submission there, but he drops the knees of Jason Marino onto this mat, delivered a knee drop, but Marino sweeps the leg. And maybe an opening Marino needed drastically. But no, Ren back in control as both men tie up. Irish whip, and no miscalculated. It was a little early on his set. And now Marino attacking the arm. Marino wrenching on the left arm, and now flipping Ren. And now dropping the elbow head first. The bionic elbow onto the top of the head of Ren. And now he's focused on the arm of Ren. Into the pin here. 1, 2, and surprisingly gets a 2 count. I thought Ren would kick out quick, but that may be a sign to tell as Marino miscalculated another move, and Ren takes advantage with a back suplex. And now Ren dropping the knee to the side of Marino, and again, and maybe for the 3rd time, gets dropping another knee, and Marino crawling out of the ring, but Ren right there delivers a huge punch and another punch, and Marino, you see, has the hands up trying to block it. Maybe gets out of the way. And a beautiful move by Jason Marino. And then busts open Ren by stomping on his head face first. Not done there. A power bomb. Showing the strength. Marino gets another 2 count. What a sequence by Jason Marino. And now wrenching on the arm of Ren and attacking the arm again. And a big kick to the side of the face of Marino goes Ren as Marino tried to keep the attack. And now Ren just slamming Jason over and over onto the mat. Looking for an opportunity, looking for a window. Big knee delivered up with a clothesline following. And now Ren back in control. No, as soon as I say that, Jason Marino kick to the gut. Punch to the top of the head. And now Marino with the Muay Thai clinch knee strikes. Spinning back heel kick. And now punch after punch to the midsection. Marino showing a striking side of him that I don't think I've seen him do in Legacy thus far. But dropping Ren onto the ropes throat first. This is what I was talking about. These two match up so well. And you can see that early in this match. And now went for a knee strike. No. Jason blocks it. Irish whip. And now Jason, no. Mistimed it. It may have been a missed opportunity. Kick to the gut goes Ren to Jason. Now flips him around and a back suplex by Ren. Another punch. I think he's going for another back suplex this time. Jason stops him. And Jason maybe going one for his own. No! Drives Ren down face first. And now Marino with a shooting star from the top rope. Onto the outside. What a move by Jason Marino. With a Northern Light suplex now. Showing that strength again. And a deadlift power bomb. These two men absolutely taking it to each other. The ref wants a back in. Ren's going to do it. And Ren taunting. But Ren, you need to get back in the ring. Jason comes back out. I thought Jason may have attempted a suicide dive, but Ren wasn't locked in. That wasn't the case. And now Ren using the apron. Now Jason gets a hold of Ren, throws him into the ring. And Jason now gets in the ring himself. And now Ren was already back to his feet. Goes in for a German. No, Jason reverses it to a hip toss. And now Jason back in control. Jason trying to choke the life out of Ren. Can Ren get out of Jason? Jason's submission. There's a vicious chokehold with one hand. Ren does. But a kick to the gut. And Marino now. Marino hitting that Falcon Arrow. 2. No. A kick out at 2. And a big knee strike by Ren. And now Ren with a roll through. Turn his head over and a neck breaker delivered into the pin. 1. And just a 1 on Marino. We have seen these two men go back and forth. And yes, I think Marino's had the window, had more of a window to get some offense in. He's gotten in some bigger moves, I would think. But I mean, I would say it's still pretty close. I expected Ren to get more of a count than just a 1 on Marino. But Ren keeping the pressure going as he delivers a fisherman suplex. And now picking up Jason. No, Jason sweeps the legs. Jason kick to the chest. And now wrenching back on the arm. We just seen KCR do this to Ray Lethal. And now Jason. And you can see the agony that Ren is in. As both men is targeting each other's arms in this matchup. Another spinning back kick. They tie up again this time. Ren with a kick to the gut. I don't know if Jason's going for some Muay Thai clinch again. But wait a second. Maybe going for a power slam. No, Jason reversed it into a reverse DDT. And now Ren just trying to get up. And Jason right there. No, Ren with a back elbow. Big slap. Now a kick to the gut. Ren has him up and a fisherman buster. What a way. Do you see the way that Jason's body was bent off of that. And now Ren face first goes Marino into the corner. And now targeting the leg. I said Ren was going to have a game plan. I made that well known as soon as he stepped foot out here tonight. And that is exactly what I'm seeing from him. And can Marino find a way out? Can he find a way to escape? He drops the knees of Ren into the mat. Ren pushing him off. Gaining control again. Went for a super kick. Marino dodged. Marino delivered a shoulder block. And now a kick to the temple. Goes Ren. And Ren now. Irish whip. And now Ren rolled through. And a super kick delivered by Ren. And it drops the knee. Up top goes Ren Aoki, and he may be looking to close this one with a leg drop. The last dance. Ren now trying to put the final touches. Kick to the gut. Ren looking to seal the deal on Marino. 1, 2, no, Marino kicks out. Marino somehow, someway kicks out and try to get on the back of Marino. Wait, Marino, I think was trying to go for a victory roll there. Ren gets out of the way and now drops the knee again across the jaw of Marino. But Marino kick to the head and now punch to the face. Flips him back and oh my God! There's going for a back suplex, turns it into a kick to the back. And Marino attacking the arm again of Ren and delivers a kick to the back. And this time Marino going up top. Anything you can do, I can do better as he hits a shooting star. 1, 2, and no, another kick out by Ren. What a match. I expected greatness, and that's exactly what I'm getting here. Is another powerbomb delivered by Marino. I don't know if he's going for another one, but this time Ren may have scouted it out. Got a dragon screw. And Ren now waiting for Jason in a clothesline and then throwing his body back. But wait, Jason delivers a knee to the side of the head. And now Jason wrenching on that arm. He's been going for that arm quite consistently here tonight. And Marino kick to the gut. If it didn't work the first time, maybe this time as he hits the Falcon. Wait a second, who the hell is that? That's the Mystery Man and Jason. He has Jason's attention, the Mystery Man back on the screen. Marino, look behind Ren Aoki. Ren Aoki trying to get a win here. Can he do it? Jason wasn't paying attention and Ren Aoki takes advantage and gets the pinfall. The Mystery Man up on the Jumbotron, catching Jason by surprise. And just like that, a 1, 2, 3, Ren Aoki has picked up the win and Jason cannot believe it. Jason cannot believe that this just happened. But the Mystery Man is still on the Jumbotron as Jason pleads his case to the ref.
You know something? Sometimes it's better to remain quiet than be thoughtful than it is to speak up and erase all doubt. And Infamous, you made a mistake by turning your back on me because I don't play no games. I don't have to play games. I don't have to watch games because I can control this sport with one move, the guillotine. You've seen what Jason Marino and Cody Yamamoto look like. Black eyes and everything, head swelling up, looks like the Elephant Man.
Wait a second, that's Canon Otunga.
That's a foul taste, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line in this sport is winners and losers, and I've never have been a loser. Because winning is the only thing that fills the pockets, and that's what this sport's about. You understand that? We all do things differently. I make my own rules, because it's much easier that way. Now, as far as Jason Marino goes, that's just a part of the intimidation. We've had our fair share of matches, just as Cody Yamamoto. Hell, I've lost, you've lost. But if you don't know who I am by now, allow me to introduce myself to you. You didn't know it was me, did you? You didn't think that the person that was attacking your entire team was the man who also beat you in the tournament. You didn't even think for a second that because I left, you were just clean cut and ready to go? That's insane. So now I need you to look at me. Look at me! Look me in my eyes and understand that you will never see the light of day moving forward from now. I am unavoidable, I am inevitable, and I am uncontrollable. Now that I've got a taste of your entire team, let alone dismantled you both, now it's only the beginning. So, Jason Marino, infamous, welcome to Savage Land. First stop, Kanan kills. Oh man, I'm gonna love this.
It is not a mystery man anymore. Kanan Otunga has shown his face. He has revealed that he is the man who has been doing these attacks to Infamous. He is the man making Jason Marino's life a living hell right now. An absolute shock. We have not seen Kanan Otunga in months. But let's continue the action here tonight as our GM has one more qualifying match for the men's ladder match here tonight, and that is between Carlos Aragon, Trevor Hannibal, and another debut here tonight, a man looking to make an impact, Christian Blake. Carlos Aragon, what I like to say, he's one of the legacy originals, somebody who's been here from the jump. There's not too many of them left, but he stands here today and he's made a name for himself. He has built up a reputation not only in this ring but in the back, but Carlos needs to capitalize on this opportunity. Carlos, in my opinion, has missed some big opportunities, some chances to really elevate him here in Legacy, and this is one more chance that Carlos is getting. Can he capitalize this one? Our new GM obviously sees something in Carlos to give him an opportunity here tonight, but Trevor Hannibal, somebody who has been on an absolute tear since he's arrived, and he's made an impact. That's going to be a huge opponent, a huge roadblock for Carlos Aragon. And then we have Christian Blake, a fresh talent. Neither of these men have scouted them here in Legacy, which always makes for an interesting bout.
Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, the hardcore icon, Trevor Hannibal.
Trevor Hannibal, Luba on the wild side, newly joined with the New Dawn. We've seen the power that Bobby Bass had. We see the way that he's able to get the best out of his guys as the captain of the New Dawn. Did he talk to Trevor Hannibal? Did he make an impact in the way that Trevor Hannibal is going to fight here tonight? I'd like to say that the Prodigy did his job. Now can Trevor Hannibal reiterate what Bobby Bass is pushing for in the back and pick up a win here tonight? Christian Blake, somebody who has been waiting in the back patiently for his chance, and tonight he gets that chance here. A man who has won and been successful in companies around this community, but now he is looking to make his name known here in Legacy. And with this interesting matchup, I mean, Trevor Hannibal, somebody who is going to use this no disqualification to his advantage, I'd have to say. And you have Carlos Aragon, a technical wrestler, also can be very powerful, very calculated in his attack. Christian Blake has a tough matchup for him as we're just moments away from the bell being rung. Here we go. You see the intensity in Carlos' face. Everybody focused and looks locked in. There is the bell, and here we go. And Christian locks up with Hannibal first. And one thing about Christian Blake, surprisingly, a very tall individual in his own right, and he has that height advantage. He has that reach advantage. We'll have to see if that comes into play at all during this matchup as he reverses, delivers a Northern Light suplex and like a jumping forearm onto Christian Blake, but Christian with a dragon screw. And now ripcord knee strike by Carlos Aragon. And now Trevor gets onto Carlos. A big knee, and Carlos looks to already be busted open. A clothesline to the back of Christian Blake, and Carlos didn't like that whatsoever. Now slamming Trevor Hannibal, and Carlos now, I don't think took that very lightly at all, being busted open, but a big knee to the head by Christian Blake as Hannibal grabbed Christian Blake. I don't know if he was looking for a tag move there or what, but Carlos has a pretty good cut there, and Christian Blake with a clothesline. Irish whip goes Hannibal, and a huge spinning forearm, but Carlos now, Irish whip on a Christian Blake. Went for a punch, Christian Blake was too low. Went for another one, Christian Blake caught it. Into the ring comes Christian Blake. Irish whip into the corner, and a huge knee. Throwing Carlos to the ground now. Oh, almost caught a chair shot. Able at the very last second to stop Hannibal from connecting. Carlos now, Irish whips, no, pulls Hannibal back in, delivers a clothesline. And him and Christian Blake both run into each other. Went for a super kick. Ref needs to get out of the way before he catches a super kick. But a knee drop onto Carlos Aragon. And now a huge clothesline by Hannibal. And right into the pin. Carlos taunting. A risky decision, but good thing he chose to do it in the early stages of this match. And it has been fast-paced. Bodies flying everywhere. It's Carlos now. DDT onto Hannibal. Christian Blake's entered back to fold. Carlos welcomes him with a forearm. And now back to the attack on Hannibal. Takes down Hannibal and punch after punch. And Carlos Aragon on fire right now. Takes off running again. And this time, Christian Blake delivering a double hook German suplex. It was caught with a chair shot by Carlos Aragon. And Carlos not done. Carlos laying in with the chair shot, swinging, and a blue thunder bomb onto Carlos to stop the chair shots, but now he's getting them from Hannibal, and Carlos back to his feet. Hannibal doing a chop to Christian and Carlos, and now Carlos with a German. Carlos holding on. Carlos now ripcord clothesline. His focus back on Christian Blake, but he's a little late. A blue thunder bomb again onto Carlos, and Christian Blake now focused on Hannibal. Super kick, no. Hannibal catches the leg. Hannibal no, I thought Hannibal turned it around. Christian Blake with a spinning heel kick, and Christian Blake now super kick connected. And Carlos takes Christian down, punch after punch, and this riot, this fight, this rage of war is continued. Is Carlos still over top with a tope? A tope, and look at Hannibal with the kendo stick, but Blake gets out of the way. Whipcord clothesline again by Carlos, and Christian and Carlos now matching up in the ring. Goes Christian, and now Hannibal. Hannibal with a double underhook and a slam. Christian Blake Grabbing that chair. I thought I was going to take it to the outside, use it. He keeps it in the ring. Maybe strategy for later on as he throws Hannibal in the ring after Hannibal threw Carlos in the ring. Christian enjoying the moment, soaking in the moment. But wait a second, there's that pop-up. Christian, you need to get back in. You need to get back in. Is ref getting in position, but Christian breaks it up, and it was a good thing he broke it up. He's to the back, and a reverse DDT. And Carlos also going after Hannibal still, but stayed back. Realized Christian got back up, realized Christian wanted some more, and a smart move, but Hannibal packing Carlos like a lunch and tossing him across the ring, dropping the knee onto Christian Blake, and Hannibal getting a little bit of momentum. Hannibal with a chair shot on Christian Blake, and Christian Blake just keeps on taking those chair shots, and another one. Turn your back, Carlos back in the ring. Punch to the back, Irish whip, and no, Christian Blake comes in, throws everything off. Christian now with the captain's hook into a submission. A candlestick is what Hannibal grabbed, but he didn't break it up. Carlos able to fight out though, and delivers a bunch of strikes, and with that bionic arm, delivers a big shot to the head, and now Hannibal with headbutt after headbutt. And here comes Christian fighting with Hannibal. Christian now looking to close it. Skull crushing finale on the steel chair. That may be all she wrote. No, the hardcore icon escapes as Christian Blake had a window in getting his revenge with the chair, but out of nowhere a Superman punch. He was locked in on Hannibal, and Carlos Aragon tried to take advantage at just a 2 count, and Christian kicks out. What a match as Carlos now drives him down. The Overlord looking to close it. And Hannibal out here taunting. He needs to get in the ring himself. There it is. The paradigm shift, but no. Hannibal breaks it up. And now Hannibal and Carlos throwing blow for blow. Carlos got the best of the strikes, it looks like, hanging Hannibal up. And now knee after knee onto Hannibal. Hannibal just falls out of the ring. Carlos dodges a super kick. And some more strikes by Carlos Aragon. Carlos looking impressive as hell here tonight. And here is Christian now on the apron. Christian on the apron. And he gets a punch to the face. And what is Carlos looking for? Carlos hits a stunner onto Christian using the rope. But Hannibal there. Hannibal has him up. And no, Carlos able to find a way out. No, Hannibal back elbow. And now dropping Carlos face first onto the knee. Hannibal kick to the gut. Hannibal throws him up. And here it is, the pop-up power bomb into the pin. Christian Blake, seeing the ref was trying to get in position, cuts the ref off, stops the pinfall. Kick to the knee, and then a enziguri, a shining wizard, and he focuses on Carlos Aragon. I think Christian Blake could have maybe got a pinfall there. Going after the leg of Carlos Aragon. Trevor Hannibal has not moved since Christian Blake hit that shining wizard. And now, finally, that he was able to focus his attention back on Hannibal. Hannibal able to get to his feet, fights him off. Hannibal now, oh, here it is. Hannibal dropping him head first, but Carlos was dazed, and he got back to his feet right in time. A bunch of strikes, spinning back elbow, but wait a second. For some reason stopped. And now, stopped focusing on Hannibal again and went to Christian Blake and delivers a paradigm shift. Now, it is Carlos and Hannibal. Hannibal was going to go for his finisher too. Carlos tries to touch him on. Hannibal stays on, but Hannibal taunting. Christian kicks out. Hannibal was not focused whatsoever and almost gives up a win here. And there's a big knee. And now Focus on Christian. Blake may have been the wrong decision as Christian had a boot to the midsection. Wait for him. No, gets out of the knee strike. And then a big forearm delivered by Hannibal. Here's a knee and a slam. A body slam by Carlos Aragon. And Carlos with a suplex. Carlos now looking for another weapon to add to the fold. He has a kendo stick. Christian comes out and Christian gets it, but he eats the hit and delivers one of his own, snatching the kendo stick out of Carlos' hands. And then a clothesline by Hannibal. And Hannibal, the only man standing. This match may have the chance of being match of the night, the way that these three have all went back and forth. A punch to Carlos, goes Christian, and a double hook. Oh! Carlos with a low blow. Somehow Christian gathered himself again, but a low blow by Carlos. Not playing fair here. Willing to do whatever it takes, and there is no DQ. But I mean, just as a respect level, Carlos now getting a Uranagi onto the apron by Hannibal. You can see Blake not even wanting a piece of Hannibal. He is wanting Carlos after Carlos just a low blowed him. And now Christian Blake with some kendo shots, busting over the head of Trevor Hannibal. Carlos telling Christian to get up. Telling Christian to get up. Carlos not being shy here today. Usually composed, usually humble, but laying it in on Christian Blake right now. Trevor Hannibal. What's Trevor looking for? Trevor, I think, was going for that power driver. Carlos able to scout it. Takedown, and now mounted. Palm strikes. And a big knee out of nowhere on a Christian Blake. A huge knee by the Overlord. Is that all she wrote? 3 it is. Carlos Aragon has qualified for the top of the mountain ladder match. What a match. And just like that, out of nowhere, Carlos delivers that huge knee that he is known for. And it takes Christian out. Each man gave it all they had, but only one could walk away. And right there, you seen that. Christian Blake, I think, really had a window there. He focused on Carlos after that, and I really think he had a window to win. But nonetheless, the Overlord Carlos Aragon, we will see you at Heatwave after that impressive victory. What a first night for our GM here. It is an absolute amazing match after match. But we have one more left for you, and that is our main event, Constance versus our Rising Star Women's Champion, Peaches. These two will meet in a triple threat with our Legacy Women's Champion, Dylan Bannon, at Heatwave, for both titles being on the line. But tonight we get to see a little sneak peek of what may be to come when we get to Heatwave. And here comes Constance in her first match since losing at Legacy in Philadelphia against Dylan Bannon, and who other than our Rising Star Women's Champion, Peaches, who wants the matchup here tonight. This matchup could be huge for these two as they have an opportunity to gain some momentum going in to the pay-per-view, but not only that, getting to scout your opponent. Who will walk out your winner here tonight? Constance looking to rewrite her history, rewrite and claim the Women's Championship, and now the Rising Star Women's Championship may be a bonus.
versus the Women's Alliance Champion, Peaches.
And Peaches with a lot of intent on her face here tonight. You know, Peaches also last time competing was at Legacy in Philadelphia against Soraya Giselle in what arguably is the best match in Legacy history, maybe the best match of the year. It's definitely a candidate as we continue on through this year. But Peaches looking to capture the world champion. She said she's no longer the Rising Star Women's Champion anymore. She believes that she is the champion in Legacy. She is the top competitor, and tonight she has an opportunity to do that as these two match up for the first time. And Peaches with a kick to the gut, Peaches with a power bomb, showing the strength early in this matchup, delivering a Samoan drop. See the intensity she carries as she walked to the ring, and she's following it up exactly like that here as Constance missed that springboard kick. Peaches, a stomp to the gut, walking across the body of Constance, and Constance fighting back. Peaches just tossing her off, and a crossbody by Peaches, and the size advantage is in full effect right now as Peaches just showing her strength, throwing Constance off over and over, and now just taking Constance down with a body, just throwing her body at her and focusing on the arm now. Delivering an elbow drop, not done there. Peaches with another elbow drop. In control, and look at that. Every time Constance tries to grab onto Peaches, Peaches is tossing her off. Constance able to get a window open, and deliver a drop kick, but Peaches quickly shoots Constance back down, and Peaches needs to take advantage. Ref needs to get the hell out of the way. But Peaches showing her strength, tossing Constance around the ring into the pin, and Constance kicks out at one. And I'm actually shocked by that. The way that Constance was just thrown into the air, and Peaches showing the technical ability here, slamming Constance over and over. Gator roll, traditional wrestling style, and now a clothesline. Not done there, hanging onto the arm and delivering another one. And Peaches still not done yet. Is absolutely annihilating Constance right now. Peaches went for a stomp. No, Constance. Whoa, Constance went for a block. Peaches dodged. Then Constance rolled out of the way. Now scratching the back of Peaches. And now a bulldog. And Constance now, big knee to the face. Constance, does she have the window that she needed? Clubbing blows here. And Constance needs to take advantage of this opportunity. She hasn't had any since this. And now, oh my God, a forearm to the face. And did you see the way Peaches' head snapped back? And now Constance with an arm drag. Up comes Peaches, no, a drop kick to take her down. Constance gathered herself, and she may have done it at the right time. Now going to the middle rope, and a leg drop from the middle rope. Constance completely has flipped the script here in the main event of Legacy, dropping the knee on Peaches. And Peaches gonna have to do something now. I thought she had the complete advantage. I wasn't worried about the way she could compete in this matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you, Constance is absolutely laying it in right now. And Constance now in control still. Can Peaches get back to her feet? Constance. Oh, there it is. There's the window. Peaches needed a big kick to the head. And now a stomp to the gut. And we've seen her do it earlier, just trying to take the air out of Constance. Peaches hits the ropes. And a leg drop delivered into the pin. One, and a kick out at one. Peaches dropping the elbow. Going back to the well. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And that is the mindset that Peaches has. As she double stomp to the back. Not done there. Does another one. Peaches now. It looks like back and forth we go here. Is Peaches. Irish whips. And again, tossing Constance in the air, and out goes Constance. And Peaches wanted Constance to get up. And don't let her size fool you. She's as athletic as they come. In a suicide dive, but Constance gets out of the way. Constance moves out of the way, and maybe a huge opportunity for Constance. No, Peaches reverses the wheelbarrow into a knee drop and gets Constance back in the ring. He's tried the high dive move, and it may have cost her. Wait, Constance with a big kick. Constance with a huge tornado kick, and now stomping on the arm of Peaches. Peaches now kicked her leg. That's Constance up. What is Peaches looking for? Using the ropes to try to cut the oxygen off of Constance. Dropping the elbow. And again, not done. Peaches, another elbow drop. Stomp to the head. Peaches looking to seal the deal. She is the Rising Star Women's Champion for a reason. And the way she is looking, she may become the Women's Champion as well. But Constance still showing that fight. Still showing that she has something left in her. She hits the Edge-O-Matic. One. And a kick out at one. As it looks like Peaches is getting stronger as we go through this match. And now a 360 code breaker by Constance, and Peaches smartly rolls out. She knew she needed that window, and Constance comes out and follows her, and into the powerbomb position. Constance trying to fight out, and she does. Constance gets out. Now Peaches go for a clothesline, and Constance ducks again and hits another Edge-O-Matic. Split leg move, or split leg drop, and Peaches is able to get out of that. And now tossing her, and Constance may have caught some of those steps. Tossing her like a rag doll. Somehow back to her feet, and she throws Peaches back in. This takes off, and Peaches meets her. Running her over like a car goes Peaches, and she delivers some more elbow drops. What's it gonna take? We've not seen too many pinfalls here. Peaches looks like she's setting up for something. And Peaches to the gut. And Peaches with a leg drop. What a move. Face first a famouser, a springboard famouser. And not done there. More double stomps to the back. And again, Peaches with another no. Constance gets out a leg drop this time. Constance, big punch to the face. And now a flipping, unprettier, running into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh my God, a spinning kick to the head. Peaches somehow back to her feet again, and a Constance throwing her down. Peaches trying to get back up, and Constance not allowing it. Hitting a neck breaker, and every time Peaches try to get to her feet, Constance has been there. And wait a second, Constance with the idol call, and there it is. That may be all she wrote. No, Peaches kicks out at 2. Both competitors fighting like it's their last match as Constance delivering kick after kick to the head, and Peaches rolling out, and we've seen Peaches try to go for a suicide dive. Constance doing the same thing. Will it be the same result, or will Constance get some reward from it? And she throws her body over the top rope onto Peaches, and she's fired up and follows it up with a split leg drop. And no, whip for it again. This time Peaches moves out of the way. And now wrenching the arm, putting it between the leg. What is Peaches looking for? Oh my God. A beautiful move by Peaches here. And then a mid-soul kick. And let me remind you guys, Peaches has not lost here in Legacy in over a year. Not one loss has been accounted towards her record, and Constance is trying to change that here tonight as she is connecting with a bunch of strikes. Strike after strike followed up with a Meteora. What a move by the Melanin Idol as she heads to the top rope. Heads to the top rope and whip for a body splash. Peaches gets out of the way and delivers a big boot. And now up goes Peaches. Peaches to the top rope. What goes up must come down. Drops the elbow into the pin. 1, 2, and Noah kick out into it. Peaches cannot believe it. Peaches, what is it going to take out Constance here? And this may be it. Constance may not be ending no winning streak here tonight, as it's been connected, and Constance kicks out. Constance kicks out some way, somehow, and Peaches with a leg drop. Out goes Constance, and Peaches came right out with her, not giving her no space to gather herself. And Peaches picks her up. And wait, Constance able to fight out. Ooh, a big punch. And now a face buster by Constance. Kick after kick to the head. This is getting Peaches back in the ring. And you get to see how drained Constance is right now. Constance taunting may be the wrong decision, as Peaches, no wait, Constance able to fight Peaches off, slaps, and then a drop kick delivered by Constance. And she has Peaches back up and some more kicks to the side of the head. And remind you, I told you about Spice Rinaldi and Constance being paired. Spice Rinaldi had the same strategy earlier tonight against Viseria, and it didn't work. Will it work on Peaches as Constance lining it up for the idol call? That may be it. Can she end the win streak of Peaches right here, right now, in the main event? Constance does it. Constance pins Peaches for the first time in over a year here in Legacy. What a win, and what momentum that Constance, I feel, much needed going into the pay-per-view. Is this the same result that we will see in Phoenix, Arizona at Heatwave? Constance pulled every trick out of the bag and got the win here tonight. Wait, Dylan! Dylan has arrived out here. Dylan cleaning house right now, making a statement. You want to come for our Legacy Women's Championship? It ain't going to be that easy. Dylan Bannon making her mark, claiming her territory here in Legacy. Everyone is laid out. A night of great action. We've seen the reveal of Kanen Otunga as the mystery man attacking Infamous. That match has been confirmed. It will be Jason Marino versus Kanen Otunga at Heatwave. We've seen Kelly Chin get her revenge back on Saraya Giselle, but that's not the end of that, because our GM has confirmed that it will be Kelly Chin versus Saraya Giselle at Heatwave. All of that and some. We had debuts, we had instant classics, but most importantly, we had fun. Thank you guys for everyone who tuned in, and we will see you guys next week.